Yo, welcome guys. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's good. Please like, please subscribe, and let's just get through it. So I'm doing this video to explain how my trading day was. Had a couple of trades, a couple of losses, and a couple of wins. Um, Overall it was a good day. I just wanted to go over the trades that I took today and then enjoy. That's it. Okay, so let's go. So the first trade, all the trades I took today were on Euro USD, and the thing is that initially I had a bullish perspective to the market, and subsequently later on I had to change my perspective because the information that was available to me at that time is what I used to make the analysis and concluded that the market would probably be bullish. Initially, this was what I had in mind. So I thought we're making highs and we're making higher highs and we're making higher lows, right? So after making this higher low, we came back to a certain point within this previous leg to mitigate, and then I expected the market to continue higher to break this high to create a new higher high, right? So all I had to do was go into a lower time frame in there, look for a refined level, wait for the market to hit it, and then look for my entry confirmation to take the market long all the way to break this previous higher high, right? So when that happened in a time frame, so on this zone, at this zone, I think my confirmation didn't really come, and the thing was that my trading time had already passed, but I couldn't take it, and yeah, the confirmation later on came, but it was outside my trading hours, so I didn't take that one. So let's come back to today. This was what happened yesterday, so let's come back to today. So today, basically, this was my perspective to the market, right? I was expecting the market to go bullish. So because yesterday, I mean, we've made this higher high. This was the previous higher low. So I was expecting the market to mitigate something and continue. So when the market came down, mitigated that thing and started to continue, my biases were all bullish, right? We're all bullish. So I was looking for only bullish trades, and that was when I took the loss. So I decided to change my perspective towards the bearish, and this was what I actually had. So after making this high and making this low and making this higher high, this was actually the break of. Looking at this pause in price action, I think this was the point at which order flow quite changed after the market came below this level. So I didn't take it because I wasn't so sure, but because per my rules, this is not an order flow change. But looking at it on a certain different time frame, I realized that, I mean, that was actually a valid order flow change, but I didn't take it. So below this candle, I realized that the market will continue going down. So I now came back to rethink my analysis. So when I came back here and I realized that, oh, this is probably a valid order flow change level, so I marked it out and then I started looking for shorts. So that was what led me to taking the short trade, which I'm going to show. And then that is the short trade that I took for a 1:10. So basically, I don't take anything less than a 1:10. I mean, yes, you never know if it's going to hit a 1:10. So usually, what we do is you just take the trade. If it hits the 1:10, well, fine. If it doesn't, well, that's what the market does. We just go on with it and then we move on to the next trade. So I'm just going to go over how I took this particular trade. So this was the 1:10 trade. I took it all the way from here at around 4:35 and then all the way down to this point where I just set my take profit, and then the market respected it perfectly. So I had my 1:10. So let's go over the trade. So yes, as I was explaining, this was my order flow level. My order flow level, the order flow actually changed. Okay, so let's just go through the entire analysis so I can break down everything for you. So what we see is that we have a high here. The market makes this high. It's as simple as that. And then it broke this level. So it created a low for us to trade from. So this market made a high here, made a low here, made a high here, and then after breaking this internal range, I realized that the order flow range had changed. So what I was expecting was for this new low that has been created to break, right? So all I was doing was waiting for a reason to short up from here down into this level. So you can see that the market respected something here. I'm sure if we go in a lower time frame, we'll be able to pick out exactly what the market respected. So let's go into the 15 minutes and see what we'll probably get, and see if we can get anything that the market respected. And you can see right here that we had a flip zone right here, right? So the market respected this flip zone. Yes, I know a couple of people will pick up this bullish candle, some will pick up this bearish candle, but the actual zone that's caused that break of this whole market structure was this wick right here, which we call a flip, right? So let's go over and I'll just explain everything that I saw. So you can see that the market came into it perfectly and then rejected. But I wasn't looking at the markets as bearish, so I wasn't anticipating this, right? So I was looking at the market to be bullish. So I was only looking for only longs from this level. After the market hit that level, it came all the way down and then it broke the 4 hour the 15-minute swing zones, the swing range that was here, right? So now we are within the swing points up here and down here. This was a swing level. So you know that anytime the market makes, everybody knows that anytime the market makes an impulse, it's supposed to make a pullback and then continues to make an impulse. So as it was making this impulse, I wanted to join and not miss out on the opportunity, and that was when I came in for this. That was why I actually came in for this trade. So the trade was like this. So after making this impulsive leg, well, you don't go against momentum. Momentum is bearish. So after making this impulsive leg, all I had to do was join the train. If the train is going south, join it and go south. If the train is going north, join it and go north. It's as simple as that. So all I had to do was, you see this candle broke below this candle's low. Well, we are going to trade the candles and then we are going to take it down because it's an impulsive leg. So we are joining the impulsive. We are joining the impulsive leg. We are just moving with it. So I marked down my zone perfectly, and then I told myself that this trade I wanted it to come all the way up to up above the 50%, the equilibrium, right? So this was exactly where I took it. So my range, you can see that the where my boxes, this box where I wanted to trade from was right above the equilibrium. Let me delete the equilibrium. You can see that it was right above it. So I was just waiting for my confirmation to take this trade. So let's go down to 1 minute to look for that confirmation and see if we can take the trade together. Okay, so this is the zone, right? So at the zone, I quickly refined my zone. You can see that looking at this, the market made this high, made this low, made this high, and broke the structure, right? We broke the structure without really giving us any flip, any solid supporting, any proper supply and demand level. So you can see that there was a little supply and demand level right here, right here. This black candle, let's zoom in, let's zoom in, let's zoom in, let's zoom in. You can see that after this bullish candle, this black candle came into it, tried to go up, and then coincided with the open and then the upward movement of this candle before dropping. So our refined level will be from this to the high of, so just to be on the safer side, I just took out the high of this and then this. So that will be my refined zone, right? That's where we're expecting the market to come to. But we are not just taking the trade when the market comes to this level. We are expecting it to give us a confirmation before we take this trade. So once the market came into this level, I knew that this is a 1 minute time frame. I'm a scalper, right? So we need to take this trade, and we don't have to take chances in order to miss this trade. So once the market comes up to this, and I saw this bearish engulfing candle, all I had to do was pick up my MT4, opened up my MT4, and then I placed my stop loss was going to be above here, but it was 36. It was 3.6 pips, and I don't risk 3.6 pips. I wanted a 1 into 10, but I wanted the market to just give me 30 pips. I wanted to risk 3 pips for just 30 pips so that I can know that I'm out, right? So what I did was I kept, because after seeing this engulfing, all I had to do was put a limit order. So I set this back to 33 pips, right? And then I shifted it all the way to make sure that the stop loss covers this high, and then that was where I kept my limit order, and then I set my take profit for 1:10. There you go, and that's exactly how this trade was taken. 1:10, you see it perfectly right there. 1:10 trade, perfect. Everything was perfect, everything worked out perfectly. Yeah, so guys, that was the trade that I took today. If you are interested in learning how to trade, just simply shoot me a DM on Instagram. You can shoot me a DM on Twitter, and we are going to go through one-on-one sessions. I'm going to guide you, help you to take these kind of trades that I'm taking. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Please subscribe, please like. Yeah, so today some people lost money, today some people made money, but overall, best of traders were those that followed their trading plan. Make sure you follow your trading plan. Salute. Okay, so what's alright, welcome guys. So the first thing I want to talk about, yo, what up, welcome guys. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk, I just